Yo guys, what is up? It is Teacher's Game 2 and I am here with another video for you, and I apologize if it's a little bit crackly sounding. That's kind of how Extinction is, but I chose to make this map because I'm going to show you how to make a really awesome turret wall, just like you saw in the little video, the little thumbnail. Just going to look like that. Now this is a great thing that you can do in order to kind of block off a certain region that's flat, especially on aberration. It's a great area to do this type of tower. And the reason is, it's kind of like a really awesome turret wall. You can see the rock drake right there. And what you're going to do is you're going to go 6 across. This is in sets of 2 technically, but I suggest 6 because, well, I just prefer doing 6. That's just me. I usually put a secondary wall because you could literally build your base behind this type of design, which is kind of neat. But again, that's up to you. You got to decide what you want to do. And I take large metal walls and I put them between the 2 layers, just like you see right here. And we're going to go the entire way with all 6 of them. And you can see there are 4 tall, which is perfect for what we're about to do. Now, take this guy right here, your metal fence foundations, and you're just going to wrap them and line them up just like so, and keep them right on this line. You'll notice how they line up perfectly, which is a good thing, which is what we're trying to do here. Try and keep them on the same line. Now, the reason you're going to have these here is because you want to have snap points. When you have your snap points, it makes it much easier for you, and that's a good thing for you to, well, be able to use, I think is a good way to put it. Now, we want these snap points, so we're going to increase the amount of snap points we have, just like that. And then, what you can do is this next part is kind of a little more difficult, I suppose is a good way to say it, but you got to get some more metal walls up as well, just like, oh, not like that. There we go. Fence foundations, and basically what you're trying to do is you are trying to get this guy at a 90-degree angle, just like this, as you see right there. And you're going to do the same thing over here, and you're going to do it right in this. Actually, I did this one too far. Whoopsies. You want to do this so it's 1 away from the edge. My bad. And you're going to take this one, put it 1 away from the edge. Come on, snap. There's the snap point, as you can see right there. And do the exact same thing over here. Now, oh my goodness, hello, spider. Can you not do that, please? Okay, Rock Drake, please come help me. Thank you. I appreciate you taking your dear sweet time to do that, Rock Drake. But there are worse things, I suppose. Thank you for helping me in the long run. So, now that we have this back to normal, we're going to go ahead and take this and place it right down beneath. Please snap. You saw the snap point, and you're just literally trying to place this thing down right there. And you're going to place this next guy right 1 away from this side as well. Now, the reason you're doing this is because you're going to snap some walls. See how it snaps nice and evenly right there? You're going to snap some walls there. Now, obviously, that's what you're trying to do. Now, before you get there, just to show you what it's going to look like, 1, 2, 3, and as you can see, oh, what the heck? There we go. You don't need it to look like this, but what the heck just happened? The uranium knocked me out? That's sad. I guess I'm going to be going up in torpor. I'll be right back. All right, guys. Anyways, unfortunately, the spider has decided that it is done knocking me out now. I guess fortunately for me. Unfortunately, I have to demolish these hatch frames, which I didn't really want to do, but, you know, there are worse things than that. So, anyways, take these right here, and you're going to go 1, 2, snap this guy. Oh, not what I wanted. Pick that guy up. Snap this guy right there, and then snap the last one. I'm going to have to go into my inventory and get a new one. Those are for the turrets and later. And right there. Now, basically, you're going to do this for the entire way up, and I'll bring you back once I do that real quick. All right, guys, so basically you can see right now we have a 6 wide right here. You've got this going on right here, so you can actually have basically these just large hatch frames hanging out. And what you're going to do next is kind of like the difficult part, I suppose you could say. And you are literally going to snap this gate frame to this bottom area, and you can see that it does work. And you're going to snap this guy as soon as you can at the edge. Oop, I had it, and I messed it up. Come on, please. Is that it? Is that what I wanted right there? Nope, that's not what I wanted. Maybe I'll demolish this guy and see if it helps a little bit. And we're going to see if we can get this guy to snap. So basically the point is almost there. Nope, nope, you're not going to do that for me. There's not the snap point that I want. That's not the snap point I want either, but you can see what I'm trying to do. There, that almost had it. See, that's what I'm trying to snap right there. You just have to find the right point. If I can't do it right there, I might just make it so Then we go wider, and you can kind of see the point that I'm trying to make here. So what you're going to do is the only reason that you're doing this, there, just like that. See how the things line up in the middle? Actually, that may have been what I was trying to do in the first place, and I just messed up. Oh well. Basically, you are creating a wall inside of a wall inside of a wall, some real Inception stuff. Now, what's super neat about this is you can, if you really wanted to, you could make this go forever and just create yourself a giant wall. But notice how the wall, this not behemoth, but dinosaur gate frame wall, defends the actual hatch frames. That's what you're looking for. You want this guy to actually defend your little area. So you've got a wall and then another wall before people actually can blow into your base. So it's a really good anti-turret design. Now, obviously, you're going to have to enclose this side in and make this wall as wide as your base is, but that's up to you. Now, obviously, as you can see, I'm going to take this thing right here, put some element in it, activate that power, and we're going to go ahead and take this thing and put the generator range at maximum, and that way he covers all of them. You could do this with a normal generator, pretty safe. It's up to you. You don't have to, but you certainly could. And literally, you're going to get this funky looking design where you've got a wall that protects your stuff inside of another wall. Now, you can also put a bunch of spike walls down here, and I'll show you that right now. All right, I had to add those to my inventory. My apologies. And you're literally just going to take this guy underneath just like that, but I would place turrets first. That's my choice. And you're just going to take these on the corners and place them down. You can place as many as you want or as you can. It's entirely up to you how many you place. I usually try and do 3 per, like, I guess, door is a good way to put it. So one between the little hatchways and then one on each of the corners of the hatchways. So that means you've got a decent amount of turrets basically in that general region, which is super nice. And then you want to mix in a couple of other types of turrets. X-plants are always a good thing to have. So you want to put some X-plants on this wall. You want to put some tech turrets on the wall if you have tech. If you do not have tech, heavy turrets do the trick just fine. But this is a great way to kind of build a turret wall or a death wall. Now this death wall is super nice because you've, unlike a lot of death walls, it's like one thing and you're through. This has extra layers of security. You could build this thing as many thick as you wanted and it would work just fine. And rotate. There we go. And jump, turn on. And I'm not even going to change the settings. I just want to show you that it does work and that these things will fire. Because they kind of sit in this weird funky position. Now obviously you can go the entire way up. I'm not going to waste your time by doing that. I'm just going to show you how to do this next part of having those spike walls there as well. And this is something that you really want to have just to defend up a certain area that you do not want other people in. So check this out. So you can take your spike walls, maybe, is it going to let me place them? There we go. There we are. Just like that. And you can place those spike walls. I'm pretty sure they're not going to block the bullets because it's high enough where the bullets have a way to get through, but that's entirely up to you. And as you can see, this would be a hard little raid to hit. You can put some fence foundations down too and actually use those fence foundations in order to, why isn't it latching on right there, huh? Is it just, it doesn't like that area? There we go. So as you can see, we've got a dangerous looking wall, which is super convenient because the more dangerous things look, the less people want to raid them. And look at that. That is a death wall if I've ever seen one. You can make this thing as wide as you need it to be, and it just has a superb amount of defendability because you've got your spike walls. You can even put regular wall, like little, what are they called? Fence foundations here, and attach genuine walls to them, and then you've got another layer of protection right underneath this. It's entirely up to you. Tons of customizability. If you're like, ooh, I got an idea, add it. This is not a perfect design. This shows you a really cool base thing for it. It's like a, I guess, a double thick wall, and you can really extend this thing forever. It's up to you, but that's what I would do. So as you can see, you've got the layer there, layer there, layer there, and then your generator. You could even make the walls of your base like this, and that'd be something that was super effective for base defense because you've got extra layers. The more layers you have, the harder it is to raid, the better off you are. That's just what it comes down to. Now I'm going to go ahead and fly up on top just so you can see what it looks like from above. Because if you had a bunch of turrets placed down here, it would just be, I mean, really powerful for you. Because as you can see, these things are, well, hard to get to. And obviously people are going to be able to soak you over time, but all you're trying to do in a defense video like this is try and make it so it's difficult for people to raid. You don't care if it's raidable, everything is raidable somehow, but this makes it very difficult to raid somebody because, well, It's not easy. Obviously, turrets are only as useful as someone being next to them, because if you go one-on-one with somebody and basically they come at you with a parasaur and you go at them with a parasaur and you've got all this defense behind you, you're going to win. All you have to do is just have the time battle ready and I guess the commitment ready to go. But you can see you can make as many as you want. I usually, and now this is me, put some plant species X behind me on like a little ceiling or something like that. The reason that I do that is because that blurs people's vision, slows them down as well, so it makes it difficult to run and escape. Now, dangerous. First off, yes, it is a beautiful rock drake. Don't know how I got lucky with that spawn in, but pretty sweet little death wall. That's how you build it. Really not that difficult, doesn't take very long, and is not very resource intensive. You can obviously build as much as you want behind it. This is just a way to show you how to customize your own little version of it. So anyways, hopefully this video helped you, and Teacher's Game 2,